Jump.
Hey guys, I don't usually make solving videos, but the helicopter 3x3 is playable, so I'm gonna do that now. Alright, let's go. Sorry if my hands are a bit damaged. I sort of did a lot of modding lately, so yeah. Anyways, let's start. So I'm gonna start by these pieces in order to reduce the 3x3 centers to, to regular, regular full 3x3 centers. I'm just gonna do it like you'd solve a 4x4, so reducing the centers and then the edges. So this is gonna be a bit more complicated than on a 4x4, and then I'm gonna solve the corners. So my method for now is gonna be trying to pair up these pieces together in order to be able to put them here and make a center. Now I need to do the blue ones as well, so same thing this way. I'm bringing these blue ones here. I've got one last one, so I need to bring one here. This is gonna be, sorry about that. All right, this is gonna be that one. That one, if I turn the helicopter edge here, I can pair up these two and I can bring them back to the blue face. Now, the red ones. Right, just gonna do regular helicopter cube moves for this. Actually, it's easier than expected when it comes to the centers. It's actually quite easy. So I've got blue, red, white. I am gonna do green on this face. So in order to do green, I need to pair up the green pieces here, and I'm gonna bring them up here. So by doing this, and finally the orange face, like this. Pairing up these two pieces here and solving the orange face. So now I've got all the centers. Here is where it's going to get much more challenging. Now I'm going to start with these two pieces of the edges. All right. So I'm trying to make center square faces like these. All right. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea how to do this yet. I'm just thinking as we go. So it's a bit challenging. Alright, I have an idea. Let me think. Yeah, for example, I'm gonna bring this here and pair up these two pieces right there. Turn a face and unpair them. So basically these two pieces have been switched with two other ones. The other ones don't matter, but these two do. So now they're paired up, so that's fine. What I'm doing right now is I'm basically trying to pair up pieces by bringing them, for example, here I've got a white piece here, okay? Let's start with that one. Okay, I've got that white piece here, and I want to pair it up with this one. So I'm going to do this, bring another pair of pieces I don't need, and separate that one. That way, I have another pair of white edges. So that's how I'm going to handle that for now. Same here. Pairing up these two. Breaking two other ones, and I've got a third pair of edges right here. Well, I'm gonna call them edges for now. It's gonna be easier. Now I've got a third one. All right. So I'm basically gonna turn that, switch the orientation of that edge so that the white part is on the other side and not on the white face. That way I can bring a white edge to this position here. So I need it to be in that position, so the opposite position. And to do so, I'm going to bring it onto this edge, but in the other orientation. So like this here. So it's here now. The white face is still fixed. still solved. And I can pair up these two, so that's fine. I'm gonna turn it, unpair two random ones, and I'm gonna bring this down here in order to bring that pair of edges to the top face right here, the scoob center-like face. Now is where it's gonna get challenging, I think. Really, really challenging. I have no idea how to solve it. So again, first time I'm solving this. Notice how I'm always spinning like 3/4 of a turn for a quarter turn in the reverse direction. That's just because 3D printed puzzles tend to behave that way. They're smoother in one direction than in the other. So it's a bit strange, but that's just how it is. So that's just how it is with 3D printed puzzles. Alright, I've got 3 pairs of edges that are already finished. Here I've got the white-green edge. Here I've got the white-red edge and the white-blue one. I don't really care about their position for now. Hopefully I will not have any parity errors. I'm going to check that later on. Alright, so now I need the white-orange edge. So I've got this part of the... Sorry, I'm getting a lock up here. Alright, so let's go. Oh, I'm lucky. I can actually break this pair of blue edges because I'm replacing it with another blue edge. So that's nice. Now I just need another orange piece right here, which means I need an orange edge to be in this position here. In other words, right there. Alright, so lucky me again, I can wait a second. I don't want to ruin any other pair right here. So I'd actually need a green edge right here in order to not break that green pair. Alright, I'm gonna bring one from here up to here. See how that goes. Alright, so I'm pairing up these two green parts and these two orange parts at the same time. That way I can basically switch that green piece with this green piece, and that pair of edges is still correct. It's still good. Unfortunately, I made a mistake somewhere because the white-red one is gone, so I need to find a different approach because I'm basically making permutations I don't want on top of the ones I want, so that's not necessarily good. You know what, I'm just gonna switch these edges with random other edges. I think that's a method that could work, so let's see. Alright. Okay, so I've got one red edge here, and I need one here. It's already correctly positioned, so I'm going to attempt the same method that I just did 2 seconds ago. The same algorithms I used, and that should do the trick. Yep, I got it. So here it is. I got this. These 4 edges are complete. There's the white-red, white-orange, white-green, and white-blue. Alright, this is more challenging than I thought. I think I'm gonna start using edge permutation algorithms for the 3x3 when I do these permutations with the edges, because I think it's gonna screw up less of the puzzle than what I'm screwing up every time I do an algorithm. Alright, so let's start with this one. It's almost complete. It's a blue-orange edge, so that's for the second layer. You know what? I'm just gonna solve that face. It's stressing me out to see like red with blue. It's just, I don't know. It's just me. But yeah. So sorry, I'm babbling on and on. I just yeah, I'm just concentrated, and I tend to speak a lot when I'm concentrated. So. Now I need, okay, I'm gonna do I was gonna say I'm gonna do the green-blue edge, but that doesn't exist, so I'm gonna do the blue-orange one. So first of all, it's not in the correct orientation, because right now well, it was on the piece that needed replacing was on this side, and that's the white face side, so I can't really do any helicopter turns on that side. Alright, so. Right. Okay, so I actually, that's a nice thing I got right now. I've got the blue, and orange. I just need that orange, and it's already here. So I just have to do a helicopter turn, and I'm replacing the piece that was the wrong color with the one that's the right color. And now all I have to do is replace this one with an edge that's basically useless. So I'm gonna use the regular 3x3 algorithm. Yeah. Actually, that's not going to be easy considering it doesn't spin as well as it could. Yeah, you know what? I'm still going to try. I just noticed something that is not necessarily good for my solve. One of the stickers is actually coming off, so let me just take that and put it back where it belongs. But at least I completed my algorithm, so that's nice. Alright, got it. So, now, I completed that edge, so the method actually works, so that's what I'm going to use now for the rest of the puzzle, for the rest of the edges at least. I was going to use the regular F2L algorithms, but that's just useless because I don't even have corners, so it doesn't matter what I use. Alright, so now do I have another, whoa, what did I do? Oh, that's not good. Give me a sec. Alright. Sorry about that. I had forgotten to do the helicopter turn to put the centers back to their original positions. Which is actually not a good thing to do because my center is now in the wrong position. I am not very good at solving puzzles in general. Alright, so that's done. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 edges completed. Now let's do, which one am I gonna do? The red-green edge. It seems to be going pretty well for now, so I mean it has 3 pieces out of 4, so I'm gonna do that one. And we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I'm turning the top face so I can get a green piece right here so it can replace the other green piece right there. So I'm doing the algorithm and now I want to switch it with another one. Preferably this one, so I'm going to use... I'm going to need to use that algorithm twice, or the reverse algorithm. I don't know that one well enough. That's the disadvantage of not knowing the right algorithms. I don't know many 3x3 algorithms, so it's hard to do the correct permutations and not screw up everything. Especially considering my algorithms tend to mix up the centers, which is not what you want on this puzzle. It is definitely not helping. Alright, so I'm gonna switch the pair of pieces that I just made with another one at random. That way I don't break I don't screw up the good edges. And I'm also going to turn that right face in a way that I can actually, sorry, I'm losing myself right now. Okay, I just wanted to change the orientation of that center right here. And so now I still need to switch these pieces to bring the centers back together, but slight problem is that I've got the green red piece here, so that's not good. I can always try something. This. Okay, what I just did was oh wait, no, it didn't work fully. Yeah, so instead of trying to get this piece away from its current position, I decided to put a red triangle here so that when I put the centers back together, I also keep that edge paired. So yeah. For those who aren't used to 3D printed puzzles, you would probably find it annoying to solve because of that, the whole thing with the puzzle turning better in one direction than in the other. But honestly, you get used to it. If you know 3D printed puzzles well, you just don't care about it anymore. After a while. Anyhow, so now I need to make a blue-red edge. I'm gonna use these two parts here because they're already paired up, so it's gonna be easier. Alright, so I need to pair up some more. And I'm gonna try using the method that I had earlier, that is in basically putting a blue piece here in order to make the red-blue edge, but this time replacing this piece with another blue edge in order to fix the centers while pairing up this edge right here. And I need to not forget to keep this blue piece right here as well, because it actually belongs to that pair of edges. So there's a lot of things you can mix up unintentionally on that puzzle, and I think that's quite a bit of a challenge. Alright, attempt number 1 for this method. I'm just using a RUR prime alg, so a sexy move. Alright, and let's see if it worked. Wait, I just lost one of my edges. I need to bring this here without screwing up this or this. This is a challenge. So, I'm gonna try RU2R prime U2 instead. It's a variation of the sexy move, and it works, I think. Yes, so I've got the orange, blue, and oh, no, it didn't work. That's not good. Why did it not work? Oh no, it did work. Yeah, it was red, red, and two different colors. Now it's red, red, blue. It did work. Sorry. Alright, so I just need to change this color. So I'm gonna switch that edge, switch its orientation, so that basically I can like change this. Sorry about that. I need to concentrate at the same time as I'm speaking. It's a bit of a challenge. Okay, so I changed its orientation so that the piece that I need to replace is actually on this side of the puzzle and not on the white side. Alright, so I need a blue corner, I need a blue triangle piece. So I'm gonna need to put it here, and let's see what I can do with that. Okay, now I need to keep this red piece here, and I need to bring a blue piece here. So let's see if that is sufficient. Wait, no, that's not sufficient. It's probably not gonna work. Let me see. Wait a second. This is it's actually really challenging. So I need to keep this here as well, and just bring this edge here. So yeah, I'm gonna just do an R prime, B prime or something. And okay, let's see. Sorry. So blue here, red here. If I turn it, I've got this edge here, and this edge here. So, okay, the method worked. That's great. That's actually really great. So that means the easier method works. Oh, still got that blue sticker. I think I'm gonna iron the puzzle, or basically heat the stickers in order to melt them on the surface. That way they stick better. Alright, what was I doing? Okay, so I've got this edge paired, this one not, and this one paired. So I only need the green-orange edge now. I've got two green ones already paired up. I'm going to use those. Alright. Oh, and there's already an orange piece on it. That's great. So I'm going to use this orange piece and put it here. And I am actually going to need another orange piece to replace this one. Or wait, let me think. So, actually no, I'm going to need an orange piece right here instead. Let's see if I have another one. I've got this one. Perfect. So, basically, I'm taking this orange piece out. So this one's going to need to stay here. Now I'm going to need to put an orange piece here. Sorry about that. It actually doesn't have to be this one. Oh, this is brilliant. Sorry. I just realized that I didn't even need to have an orange one here. It could have been anything, really. Anyhow, I'm gonna replace that edge with an orange edge. Oh, right. Wrong orange edge. Sorry about that. This is confusing for me, so I can't even imagine like seeing that from a video and not having the same train of thought as I am. You're probably wondering what's going on. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change the position of these two edges. I'm using basic 3x3 algorithms. So the thing is, I want an orange and well, actually two orange edges, one here and one here. Now I can, because I can bring this one down here, and I just have to turn it like that, and that way I can pair both edges up. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, that's red and, what the hell? Yeah, it's red and white. That's not the right one, so I'm just gonna do the regular edge permutation algorithm. When you permute edges, you don't really care about the corners, so it's basically like a corner turning octahedron. It's really basic. So now all that I have left are these 4 edges. This is gonna be slightly more challenging, I think. So I'm gonna try to well, I don't really care about the position of these edges, so I'm just gonna try changing the position of the edges that aren't fixed to this one. There are 2 here and 2 here. That way when I turn this edge, the edges that are concerned by the permutations are the edges I need to fix. So I need a green yellow, I need a blue yellow, orange yellow, and red yellow. So first of all, I'm gonna take these 2 yellow ones. I'm actually gonna switch the orientation of the, sorry, not like that. Switch the orientation of the yellow parts because they need to be in a place where they can't be undone. So for example, in this case, the 4 edges you need to fix are these 4, and the 2 yellow ones will not be affected by this rotation here. So, and I've actually got 2 more, so I'm gonna use those as well. Actually, they're not gonna be affected either, so that's fine. So I need a green edge here. So if I turn this like that, sorry about that. I can actually do something that's going to help me out. I need to have a green piece here, and that's basically it. And that piece is right here. So I'm going to take this edge, replace this one with that one, and that should do the trick. So regular, okay, let me show you the algorithm I'm using. I just need to switch these 2 edges on that face. I don't care about the corners, I don't care about the other edges, so I'm just using the regular beginner's method algorithm. You know, the RU, R prime U prime, RU, R prime U, RU2, R prime U. So the classic edge permutation algorithm. And here we go. I think this worked. So let's see. Perfect. So I've got the yellow and green edge here. And there are still 4 unsolved edges. The rest is perfect. So now, I have a good idea. I'm going to take these 2 green edges, and I'm actually going to switch their orientation, the green-yellow edge. I'm going to switch its orientation. Now, the reason I'm doing this is so that the only color I can screw up on that edge is going to be the yellow one. Now, I said earlier that I didn't want to screw up the yellow edges. Actually, that was true. I didn't want to screw up the yellow edges, but I just realized that that didn't matter at all. Because the only 4 edges I'm actually using right now, the only 4 edges I want to fix are edges that will anyways contain yellow. So basically I just have to isolate green, isolate red, isolate orange, and isolate blue, and the rest will already be finished. It'll already be complete. So I actually just need to pair up the blue, the red, and the orange, and that's it. So yeah. For this, I'm gonna change the orientation of these 2 edges. Guess what? Another basic method algorithm. R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F, R. The classic edge orientation change algorithm on the 3x3. I did lose myself a bit here. I don't remember where my unsolved edges are. Oh, here it is. So there's one here, one here, one here, and one here. So alright, so these are the 4 edges I'm actually using right now, and I'm going to try to pair up the blue edge here. So basically, half a turn, and I want the blue part to be here. Now, I'm sort of asking myself questions right now because I don't know where the blue piece is. It's not that. Oh wait, no, it is that one. Sorry. So yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, it should be here. Perfect. So I need to switch this piece with this one and change their orientation. So I believe I'm gonna need to. Well, I'm gonna need to change some stuff, anyways. I'm gonna change the orientation first. So, sorry. Alright, so the orientation of that one is already correct. I am gonna switch it to the right position. So now it's in the correct position in the sense that it needed to be on the on that side of the red pair here. That way when I bring it back down, it's gonna pair up the blue pieces. Anyways, now I don't want to break that edge, so I'm gonna take the edge that wasn't complete, and I'm gonna replace the white red edge with that one. Alright, so now I have my green side, and I can turn this. So these two aren't solved. This one here, the blue edge, is solved. So that's great. That is one of the steps that I need to complete. Alright. I'm changing the orientation of the blue edge now so that the blue side stays correct. So there's the green here, the blue, and well, there's actually a yellow edge, but that doesn't matter. Now I need to make another pair somehow. I am gonna do this. That way I'm gonna try to pair up the red ones. To do so, I'm gonna do this. So I'm pairing up the red ones, and now I'm gonna change the orientation of that edge so that I actually screw up the yellow pieces, which doesn't matter, as I said, because, well, they're gonna be, well, there's basically, you have to make 4 pairs and the rest is gonna be automatically finished. So now I can turn it again, and that works. So I've got green, red, and blue. As you can see, the green is already yellow. The red already has 1 yellow. It's fixing itself. It's basically solving itself. As long as I solve the red, green, blue, and orange, I've got the yellow ones okay. So now what's left is the yellow edge. So let's see what I can do. So actually the orange is with the blue side, and the other orange is on the red side. So I just need to isolate them on this edge, because that edge is entirely yellow and it should be partially yellow and partially orange. So well, let me see. Here I can put the orange on the yellow side. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this. That way when I turn, the orange is on the yellow piece. And now I'm gonna change the orientation again. That way, when I bring it back to its position and I do the helicopter turn again, well, that's what's gonna happen. I've already got my blue, yellow, my green, yellow, and here I've just made an orange, yellow edge, and there's still that orange, red, which is not good, and so now I know that I have to bring it here. So I'm gonna change the orientation of that piece, that edge here, the yellow, orange edge. Okay, so let me see. I've got my yellow here. Okay, so I just need to take that orange and put it, let me think. I need to put it here. Okay, so what's going to happen here is I've got my blue edges, my red edges, my green edges, and when I turn this, I'm pairing up the orange edges. And now I want to switch the orientation, that way when I bring it back, it's just going to replace it with a yellow piece. Alright, so as you can see, I've solved the red, green, orange, and blue. So all that was left was yellow, and now my edges are solved. So let's see what I can do. I'm going to start solving the 3x3 edges now, just to get the right position, because the algorithms I'm going to use for the end, I don't think they're gonna modify the 3x3. So alright, so I've got this done, taken care of. Yellow, white, green edge, sorry. White, red, orange. Now I need to solve the 3x3 edges. Whoops, that was a mistake on my part. Alright. I actually made another mistake. Okay, it seems as though I got lucky because the camera stopped rolling after I solved these edges. So now all I did was just basically solve an edges only 3x3, so it's not a big deal that you missed. So, right, now we only need to solve those helicopter corners. And I have a method, because there's an algorithm that switches these two corners together like this. So basically, what I'm going to want to do is switch, for example, these two parts here with the parts that belong to another corner. That's going to be my permutation algorithm. And if I want, I can actually only modify, I can do a 3 cycle if I just turn this here and modify this edge only. Because that way I can only modify this piece, so the two opposite pieces, as well as the one on the next corner that I'm bringing all the way up here. So I'm gonna start that right now. So I'm gonna start with that blue-orange corner thing. Actually no, I'm actually gonna start by putting these pieces in their respective edges. That's actually the way to go, in my opinion. So so let's see. I need to bring this piece right here, but that means I would have to bring this edge down there. So let's see if I can get this right. So for example, let's see. Okay, so I want to bring this piece here because it belongs to that edge right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first switch these two corners and see how that goes. So let's see. Getting a bit of a lock up here in both directions, so that's not necessarily good. Sorry about that. Moved the camera by accident. So, alright. I haven't played with this puzzle in 2 days since since the camera stopped rolling. I went to my girlfriend's family's house on the weekend, so I didn't really use this for a while, so I'm not used to the turning anymore. Sorry about that. That's my alarm. Doesn't matter. Alright, so what I did is I switched these two corners here, and I paired up this part of this edge. Okay, sorry about that again. As it turns out, the alarm was important. So, same with this piece here that we want to bring down here. Alright. Also, I glued the edge that was falling off. I mean, the edge sticker that was falling off. So now the sticker's going to stay in place. Alright, so now I've got one full 3x3 edge. That's nice. So the method really does work. So that's what I was looking for. Now I'm gonna do this orange-green edge right here. So as you can see, this is the piece that I'm gonna put in this position. The other pieces are basically already in the wrong position, so it doesn't matter if I move them around, because I don't want to be breaking that blue-white edge that I just completed. Sorry about that, getting a lockup again. Those helicopter pieces tend to have a sort of a smaller mechanism, as in smaller hooks. So that's why they tend to lock up a bit more than on the 3x3 when I don't alternate between 3x3 moves and helicopter moves. Alright, I've got that part here solved. Now, where did I put that orange, that other green-orange edge? I actually switched it and put it right here. So I'm going to do that again. Alright, let's see if I can pair up two edges at the same time. That could be nice. So basically, this one goes here, and this one should go here. So I'm going to look for the green-white edge, which is right here. So if I put it up in this position, this one is going to go all the way up here in the wrong orientation. So this is not the right white-green edge. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so I've got this piece going up here and this piece going up here. So this should pair up two edges at the same time. It's going to be easier because it's going to go faster. And that's what I'm aiming for. Alright. So, here we go. This is paired up. This is paired up. That's fine. That's perfect. Alright, so I'm going to carry on. Where is the green white? It's right here. So this one I'm going to bring all the way up here to pair it up with these pieces. And here I'm going to have a white red edge. Oh, I got lucky. I didn't even know it was there. And I'm going to bring it all the way up here. So, perfect. Alright, I'm pairing up even more edges at the same time. So that's great. It's working out pretty well for me right now. Alright. And that's two more edges paired up, right there and right there. So now I'm going to take that red-white edge that's supposed to go here, and I'm going to put it there, because this is going to go here. And now I need another one that isn't fixed yet. Let me see. Right. So here I'm gonna need a red-blue edge, which is right, where is it? Here. So let's see. Wait, I don't want to mess up anything I did. So this doesn't move, this shouldn't move, this should move, and this should go here. Alright, so this should go here, this should go here, and yeah, so same algorithm as before. I'm going to pair up two edges. Alright. Oh. Right, there's something I just noticed. When you do that algorithm, so I didn't know that earlier because the central edge, the edge that's in the middle of the algorithm, was always wrong anyhow. So I didn't take into account that it was going to switch these two. So I'm always going to use these two as a reference so that I don't screw them up. I'm always going to use that edge in the middle of my algorithms. Alright, I actually chose the wrong blue-red, so I'm going to pick the other one, and I'm I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna put it here. So I'm gonna replace it with the right one. And now I need a red yellow edge as well, which happens to be, this is the wrong one actually. It's it's already here, so it's in that edge. I can't move that edge. So I'm actually gonna choose another piece to fix this one. So the blue orange edge, which I need to have here, and this one is the correct one. So